inverse condemnation, eminent domain, and is cheat. Remember, is cheat is when somebody dies without a will. The state looks for the heirs. If they don't find the heirs, then the property is going to go to the state. That's is cheat. The heirs were cheated. Next one is eminent domain. You have to know these. Imminent domain is where you have your property, and it's super funny because I always end up buying my properties in places where there's no way on God's green earth is cheat could happen. So I think. Because I live up on hills, okay, in neighborhoods. But if you live somewhere like on flat land where there's a freeway close by or something close by that they may decide to put a college in there. So let's say it was super funny. One of my students, they Googled eminent domain, and they saw this. So it has to be for two reasons. Number one, it has to be for public use. And number two, the homeowner or the owner of the property has to be paid a fair market value. So they get paid on eminent domain, and it has to be for public use. So it was funny. One of my students Googled it, and she goes, "Is this eminent domain?" She goes, "It says it is." And it was a picture of this beautiful, like, Victorian home, and it had a college around it. Well, the story behind it was the county or the city came in and wanted to buy all the homeowners' land for eminent domain to put in a college. And this one homeowner was an attorney, and he thought he was smarter than all the other homeowners. So he was going to negotiate the highest dollar bill for his home. And all the other homeowners got paid, and all the other homeowners' houses were demoed, and the college was built. And his house was right smack in the middle of the college because he decided that he was going to get more money than everybody else. And when you be greedy, sometimes it bites you in the butt. His house will now make a really great house for a frat house or something on the college property, right? So that's eminent domain. They take your property for public use, but they do pay you. Okay. So an inverse condemnation. Inverse condemnation is more, let's say that the city decides to change the zoning, and your house is right here, and they made it so it's now industrial right by your home, and now your property value tanks. That's inverse condemnation. It makes your property not as valuable. So you go back to the city and you're like, "You just screwed up the value of my home. I'm going to sue you." Good luck, because suing a city or a county is not really the easiest thing you can do. Next page.